Hello everybody. It's Ronnie with Whip and Chain. I work alongside Maggie and Lauren to bring you beautiful crocheting videos. And here is an Easter Bunny headband. I made it for my dog, but you can make these headbands as large as you need. And you can make them for your kids, your grandkids, your fur babies. You can make them for anybody. And they work up super fast. I just used a sparkly white and a pink. You can go with whatever color you want to. I struggled at figuring out how to hook them, so please ignore my sloppy part there. I will show you how to do that. But here they are. Aren't they gorgeous? I'm in love with them. All right, now all you need for this project is a 3mm hook, some acrylic yarn, and you pick your colors that you want. You can do one color, you can do two colors, you can do what works for you. Okay, all right, and the yarn I'm using just for transparency is just Premier yarn, and this color is called Baby Pink. All right, so let's dive right into this dog ears. I do recommend to start with the magic circle. If you cannot do the magic circle, I would suggest you chain 3, hook to the first chain, and put 8 double crochets in the center. Okay. So if you're doing the magic ring, chain 2 and put 8 double crochets in your magic ring. Six, 7, and 8. That's a cat. After you got your 8 in there, I want you to slip stitch to your first one. 1, 2, 3, 4. Slip stitch. And chain 2. 1 and 2. And put 1 double crochet in the first one, and then 2 double crochets in the next. And then 1. And that's what you're going to rotate it. 1 and 2, 1 and 2, 1 and 2, 1 and 2. I know this seems weird, but this is right. And 2. And 1. I don't know why I'm struggling starting projects today, but once I get going, I'm all good. Just starting them. 2, and 1, and 2. And then you should have 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Okay. Then I want you to slip stitch. And this is what I mean. So I apologize for my 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12. That one. Okay. And slip stitch. Now I want you to chain 2, 1 and 2, and I want you to put a double crochet in that first one, a double crochet in the next one, and then 2 double crochets in the next. And that's the pattern. 1, 1, and 2. Ten. Then 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16. So if you did it correctly, you will have 16 stitches now. And then you slip stitch to your first. Now I understand that this is going to be pointing because it's not laying flat. It's not supposed to lay flat, so you're good. Okay, and then chain 2. Now we're going to chain 2 and put a single crochet, a double crochet in the first stitch, and then 2 in the next. And that's what you're going to do. So you're going to rotate 1 double, then 2 double, 1 double, and 2 double. 24. So you will have 24 stitches all the way around, and then slip stitch. Now, the reason you want it is we're going to flatten it because it's going to become the tip of the ear. See? Not too bad, huh? And then after you do one, you're going to have to make two. I'm sure you already knew that, but just rather say than not be say. So I forgot to tell you, undo your slip stitch and actually the stitch before it, and put your hook back in. Wrap the hook, go in and start your double, but don't finish it, and don't cut the white yarn. Please and thank you. Sorry, I'm not trying to sound bossy. Anyway, so now I want you to grab your other color and droop it over your hook like that, and then finish your double crochet, and then slip stitch, but make sure you only slip stitch with one piece of yarn. And there. Okay. Now I want you to chain 2, please, and then put a double crochet in that same stitch, and put a double crochet in the next 2, 1 in each. 1 and 2. And don't finish it. Go through. Then I want you to pick up your white again. And finish it. Now I just want you to match. Let your pink drop, or whatever color you used, and then just match stitch to stitch, going all the way around. Now we're increasing. After I do this round, when I tell you things, I want to pause it so you don't have to watch me do all the boring stuff that you already know how to do. Okay, so when you're coming around, when you're at the end, pick up your pink and do your last one. Okay, and then slip stitch. And look at that, you did your first row. Okay, now I want you to chain 2, I want you to put a double crochet in that first stitch, in the pink, or again the color that you've chosen, and then I want you to put 3 more stitches in of that color. One, 2, and 3, and I only do half of it so you can switch over back to your base color. Okay, and then I just want you to match stitch to stitch, but don't do your very last stitch over here. Okay, I went all the way around. I have 1 stitch left, and I didn't finish the stitch prior to that because I need to drop my base color and pick up your accent color that you're using. And pull through. Make sure you don't pull it too tight because it will pucker. And then do 1 more double crochet. And then you chain slip stitch to your first one. Now that row that we just did, I want you to repeat it 3 more times. Okay? Because that's these. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? So now would be a time for you to pause and do that row 3 more times. And then when you're finished that, please unpause it and I'll show you how to finish up. Oh, I'm hitting videos, hitting everything, hitting my camera. I apologize. All right. So when you're done all that, I want you to chain 2 and put a double crochet in that first one, and put a double crochet in the next one. No, put a double crochet in the first one, I apologize, and then we're going to do a decrease. So you wrap the hook, go in, pull it up, wrap and go through 2. Wrap the hook and go into the next stitch. Wrap the hook, go through just 2. When you have 3 loops left on your hook, I want you to pull up your white and go through. And then I want you to put a double crochet in the next stitch. Then I want you to join to decrease. So you go in, grab yarn, and go through 2, wrap, go in the next stitch, go through 2, and then you go through all of them. Then in the next stitch, you do a regular double crochet. And then the next one you do a decrease. And then a regular. And then a decrease. And then a regular. And you just keep doing that. lost my counting. Now for the last stitch, wrap the hook, go in, grab yarn, go through twice, wrap the hook, go into that last stitch, go through 2, drop it, and pick up your accent color, please, and then you finish it off. Okay. And then you do one more row of just full decreases. So it would be chain 2, put your hook in, go through 2, go into the next stitch, go through 2, drop your accent, please, and pick up your white and go through. And then you will just decrease every row, going all the way around. And that is your last row of this bunny ear. And then I would just ask you to make a second one. Doing the exact same thing. You can make it different colors. You can do whatever you want. But that's all there is to the bunny ear. And then you tie off chain 1 and tie off. And then when you're done, you will end up with these 2 that you did. And to do this is easy. It's just a slip stitch chain. So what I did, now this width is 5. I did go up to a bigger hook of 4mm to do it. So all you do, so if you want to do 5, then you will need to chain 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And then you just go into the second chain from the hook and slip stitch, and try to just keep them loose because you don't want them super tight. It's a little hard to be access to them. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Whoa, that's too close. And then you chain 1, and you turn. You only do back loops only. So hardest part of this is the first couple rows, but once you get going, it's fine. Just keep your tension pretty loose too, and always make sure you have the same number of stitches. And 5, chain 1, and turn. And then again, it's the back loops only. So you chain 1, you just go into the back loops, slip stitching all the way across. Like I said, once you get enough done where you have something to really grab onto, it's just easy. I don't think this is Maggie's favorite thing to do. I don't think it's my favorite, but this is the best one to have a stretch to it. See how it stretches? And you need that so that it stays on the head sturdy. And after all that's done, just make that to the width that you need, and then you attach these with a darning needle. I would just do loops around and around. And there she is. There is your bunny little hat for your cats, your kids, yourself, anybody. And it turns out adorable. And this is mostly my pattern, so I made a few adjustments to it. And again, my name is Ronnie. I work with Maggie and Lauren in this wonderful group that we're starting. And we're Whip and Chain, WIP, and Chain for Work in Progress. If you like our videos, would you be so kind to hit that subscribe and like button at the bottom? And please come find us on Facebook under WIP and Chain. And we look forward to bringing you many, many more videos. Until next time, everybody stay safe. Happy crocheting.